So we shall now see a superlative degree or more than 2. Rahul is the tallest boy in the class. When you look at this sentence, you can see that first you have to see the nouns. Tallest, Rahul. There are many boys in the class. Rahul is the tallest boy. So Rahul is compared with all the boys in the class. That's what you have to understand from the sentence. So what is the adjective used here? Tallest is the adjective. So from the previous list we have seen that the suffix est is added at the end. So this is a superlative degree. So when you use superlative degree in the sentence, you have to add the definite article before the tallest. So that is the rule, the plus adjective plus est. And if it is if the adjective is more than 2 syllables, it should be the plus most plus adjective. The graphical representation of it, Rahul, these are other boys. So from this graphical representation you can understand that this length is the tallness. Yeah. So Rahul is the tallest boy. What about the other boys in the class? Other boys in the class are not as tall. So if we start speaking, you will easily get the answer. Now look at this. Now when you are writing the comparative degree, you have to write taller than. So how to add taller than? Rahul is taller than. Rahul is taller than all the other boys in the class. So comparative degree is clear. It is very simple. Now positive degree. When we look at the positive degree, we have to start from the other side, I said. So one side Rahul, the other side is all the other boys. So we have to write all the other boys. All the other boys in the class are not so tall as. So this is the formula for positive degree, so tall as. All the other boys in the class are not so tall as Rahul. So this is one method. See, one more way you can write, add this not to all. So you have to write, if not is added to all, it becomes no other boy in the class is as tall as Rahul. I hope this is clear. If you have got any doubt regarding this segment, you can post your doubts in the comment box. Yes, we shall see one more example. Lead is the heaviest metal. We have to see first of all what is compared. Lead is compared with all the other metals. Now look at the adjective heaviest. So heaviest is in superlative degree. The heaviest is the code or is the structure of the adjective. Look at the graphical representation. This is lead. These are other metals. Lead against all the other metals. So lead is the heaviest metal. What about the other metals? So that we have to write in the positive degree. Look at the comparative degree. Lead. So in comparative degree the code is heavier than. ER is added at the end. Heavier than. Lead is heavier than any other metal or all the other metals. Any other metal, all the other metals. So both way you can write. Lead is heavier than any other metal or lead is heavier than all the other metals. So comparative degree is clear. Next is positive degree. When you are writing positive degree, you have to bring the other metals first. So all the other metals are, so all the other metals is plural. All the other metals are not so heavy as lead, or no other metal is as heavy as lead. Yes, so the 3 degrees are clear. Yes, this is the second method of it. The first method we have seen only with 2 nouns. Second step we have seen one against many. Even the third method is also the third type, not method, third type. In the third type, we can see Rahul is the tallest boy in the class, is the example we have seen before, but here we are going to write Rahul is one of the tallest boys in the class. Here, one of the tallest boys. This is the difference, main difference. Rahul is the tallest boy. Here it is, Rahul is one of the tallest boys in the class. Look at the noun. Rahul is the noun, and it is against other. It is compared against what? Against other boys, many other boys in the class. Okay, so let's see the adjective, the tallest. So it is in a superlative degree. Now we shall try to make the graphical representation of it. So imagine this is Rahul. So one of the tallest, that means there are many in the class that are equally as tall as Rahul. There are many who are equally as tall as Rahul. This is Rahul, this is A, B. So some 2-3 boys in the class are of equal height, and there are many boys who are shorter. Yes, so these are shorter than these four. This is the main difference. In the second example, in the second type, we have seen that Rahul is the only one, but here there are many equal to Rahul. So this is the difficulty. So how to write? First of all, we shall try to write the comparative degree. In the previous example, we have written that Rahul is taller than any other boy in the class, or all the other boys in the class. But we cannot write here like that, because there are a few who are equally tall. So how to write? So we have to slightly make a change in the word. So Rahul is taller than most other boys. So most other deals with this category, the next category. So that is the answer. So now let's see the positive degree. How to write the positive degree? In the previous sentence we have written the positive degree as no other boy in the class is as tall as Rahul. But we cannot write the same thing here, because we know that there are a few are equally tall. So that's what we are going to mention here. Very few boys in the class are as tall as Rahul. So here, what is the major difference between the first example and this example? In superlative degree, Rahul is the tallest boy, but here it is Rahul is one of the tallest boys in the class. In the comparative degree, Rahul is taller than any other boy in the class, but here it is Rahul is taller than most other boys in the class. But in the positive degree, no other boy in the class is as tall as Rahul is in the previous one. Here it is very few boys in the class are as tall as Rahul. So I hope the change is clear for you. Look at the next example, one more example, last one. We shall take example that we have already seen. Rose is one of the most beautiful flowers in our garden. So look at this, rose is compared with many other flowers. Okay, so what is the adjective? The most beautiful. So the most beautiful is superlative degree. So we have to change this sentence into other two degrees. First of all, we shall try to write it into comparative degree. Rose is more beautiful than most other flowers in our garden. And positive degree, very few flowers in our garden are as beautiful as rose. So this particular difference must be kept in your mind. If you have any doubts or any question to be answered, you can post your questions in the comment box, and please like the like button if you have liked the video. Please share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you will get all the videos that I am going to post in the future.